It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Tyson Ross gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Tyson Ross, a big drink of water. Big guy, about 6'7". Unorthodox kind of throwing delivery. Good slider, good sinking action on his fastball. You take a look at him, he doesn't have the greatest mechanics in the world, but I will say this, sneaky fastball with late life, good hard slider, his changeup has gotten better, and if he has command of that hard breaking ball, that hard slider, he could be awfully tough to hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Standing in now, Carlton McKenzie. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's Gregory Polanco. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. Marte, base runner at first with 1 out. Marte off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Pickoff move to second, and now they've got him in a rundown, and they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Hosmer waits on it, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Ivan Nova is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
In now, Jose Perella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D'Lo, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. D'Lo, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that screams at me is the fact that they don't score many runs. They're in the bottom third in the league. They're putting way too much pressure on their pitching staff, and they're going to have to change their offensive approach if they're going to get this team going.
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Frazier will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing in the San Diego first. Will go to the second downtown, scoreless. Up next for the Buccos, David Freese. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Number 23 for him thus far, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 21 driven in. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Perella racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Lavarnway. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider. Lifted in the air out to right. Spangenberg ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Will Myers head-to-head against Nova. He's a .333 hitter. He also has one home run.
Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Nova, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte to slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Manuel Margot will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two balls and a strike. This is line to left. McKenzie will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Another beautiful day here in San Diego as we get a look at La Jolla Cove, and we're all set to begin the top of the 3rd from Petco.
Leading off for the Pirates.
So stepping in, Adam Frazier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Frazier is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Lifted the other way to left center. Perella arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The pitcher number
Stepping
2,
in, Ivan Nova.
Ivan Nova.
Here comes the first pitch. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling.
Digging in to
Marte.
try it again, Starling Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Perella waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now is A.J. Ellis. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Galvis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Tyson Ross. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Perella. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, McKenzie comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Lifted down the line in left. Perella has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Hosmer moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, David Freese. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. Osuaje is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. And that'll bring in Carlos Isuaje. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, Carlos.
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. The 0-1. Curveball stays a little high that time.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Harrison has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right, but foul. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Right side, fielded by Spangenberg. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perella has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Lavarnway.
So striding forward now, Ryan Lavarnway. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Lavarnway An imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Still even at 2-2. Spiking him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Popped him up. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pirates on top, 1-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Corey Spangenberg. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a liner. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So striding in, Manuel Margot, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
So striding in, Freddie Galvis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Galvis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of...
And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across the score, but they do record the second out.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone as it bangs off the LED board. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tyson Ross. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 2-1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, pitcher, Ivan
Ready for another
Nova.
chance? Ivan Nova. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder, Starling.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Pirela. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Pirela.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Marte going back. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And that'll bring in Carlos Suarez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McKenzie comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Here's Will Myers. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
In now, Corey Spangenberg, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Line toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Petco Park, Padres out in front of this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlton McKenzie. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory.
Ready for another shot now, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-1. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a 3rd one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Ready once again, Ryan Lavarnway. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Francisco Cervelli will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Margot's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Pirates 2. Francisco Cervelli will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in once again, Manuel Margot. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Manuel Margot. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 31, A.J. Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8. A.J.
Ellis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Popped him up. Asuaje shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 31.
Sean Rodriguez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
3, Sean Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he chased it in the dirt. Ellis has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is in the air out to right. Myers is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Chase Headley is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance.
Headley.
George Cantos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Leading off for the Padres, third baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In previous matchups against George Cantos, he's 1 for 5. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Headley. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so a double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jose Pirela. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. The high fastball is in there. Headley stands at second with no outs. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a flare over second, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the eighth.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's safe.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Will Myers. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. Lifted the other way out to left center. Frazier is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Pirates 2. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brad Hand.
Up next for the Buccos, Carlton McKenzie. He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Margot's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder, Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here's a high pop-up. Spangenberg is there. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, David Freese. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-2 the final today. The Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tyson Ross earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brad Hand records the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyson Ross. His record is now 6-6. Credit the save to Tyson Ross. The loss goes to Ivan Nova, his 6th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial Trolley Station. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.